Shit. Yeah, I'm just up here. I'm just up here. I just got done getting my mind right. Motherfucking, what did I bring us all up here today for? Yeah, I just got some on my mind. I just made a new discovery. I'm sitting here like I'm playing Assassin's Creed Origins. That's my favorite game. That's my favorite game in the world. Like that's one of the best games ever. Fucking like, so one thing about it is it has a lot of information, and if you pay attention to it, it teaches you shit. I've had it for a long time, like, but I noticed like if you really like sit there and pay, like if you're already intelligent and like in this world type of shit, if you're already intelligent, you already gonna pick up on a lot of shit that it's talking about. But like, yeah, um, so essentially this is something that I pretty much already knew, but I didn't go in depth on the thought, or I didn't go in depth in the or I didn't really do my research. I didn't do my research, and then I see this. It was just like it was just basically confirming some, essentially some shit that I already knew, like some shit that I already knew was going on. So if you fucking like if you already aware of my channel, you already know the type of shit I'll be talking about. We be talking about the stars, and we be talking about astronomy, astrology, really just anything, like anything that might be on my mind, or like I feel like people should know, or like, yeah, just type shit like that, or like I got other shit, but essentially, um, so what I seen to like is gonna teach you Assassin's Creed Origins is gonna like all the Assassin's Creed games, all of them are gonna teach you something about that time period. You know, like if you've ever played Assassin's Creed at all, you know what I'm talking about. Like if you ever played one of them games, you know what I'm talking about. Like it's gonna give you valuable information. It's gonna give you information, like actually good information. Like that's why like Assassin's Creed is like one of the most like that's why it's one of the biggest franchises, and it's one of the like it is one of it's a great franchise. Like I'm not a fucking, you know, I'm not too in I love games. I'm not too in depth on the gaming world though, you feel me? So I don't know what motherfuckers might consider like the best right now, but like I feel like that like it's a reason why Assassin's Creed is like it's popular. But like, yeah, essentially like yeah, it's basically talking about how all of the a lot of the gods in Egypt, in Egyptian culture, it a lot of the gods are essentially um they're essentially like transits in the sky, or they're essentially like periods of time that we may go through at certain points of the day, or certain points of the year. It's essentially like it's essentially like that was how they were doing astrology, or that's how they were making up the understanding of what the sun is actually doing. They weren't just talking about it like how people are going to talk about it today. They were going to talk about it through allegories and things like that, and superstitions, and a lot of shit like that. So it's a lot of like belief going on. It's a lot of things going on. So like essentially like a lot like what I saw was I was doing a mission, and I saw that the god Amun Ra Amun Ra was essentially, it was talking about how the points in the sky, right? The points in the sky are like the points of those gods. Essentially, it was saying that okay, this constellation is this god. This constellation is this god. Okay, we go through that period of time. Okay, those are things that people are worshiping. Those energies, those pieces of time that we go through. Essentially, yeah, I saw that Amen Ra. I'm already like kind of into astronomy and astrology, so I saw that like the constellation for Amen Ra was the Aries constellation. So it essentially made me come to the conclusion that, oh, Amen Ra must be what we're calling things like Aries, the Aries as the period of time or the constellation, and things like how we celebrate Easter and shit like that. Like essentially things like that, like Easter, April Fools, Aries. That is today what they were calling Amen Ra back then. And it's like that with pretty much everything in all periods of time. It's just like we're going through something. We're going through a period of time, and we have marks. We have names. We're gonna track the time. We're gonna track the time somehow. We're gonna have ways to track the time, and you're gonna see that by what's going on in the environment, because like yeah, everything is the same, but everything is gonna change at the same time. So it's important to understand like, oh, what's bringing these changes? It's spring right now. It actually it's it's Taurus season right now. So like yeah, it's spring. Like it's time for things like things are growing, and things are actually thriving right now. Like things are actually like beginning to like grow and mature. Fucking essentially, yeah. The reason why they did that is because it's important to know what time you're in, so you already know what's going on, because it's just gonna happen either way, whether you're paying attention, whether you're paying attention to it or not. So you don't even need to call it Aries, Taurus. You can really call it whatever you want. Like it's really like just something that is gonna happen either way. Back then, yeah, they're gonna make gods and things like that out of these things. And yeah, if you ask me, like the way that they were doing it is harder than how we doing it now, because that's how things like that are even still able to be talked about and brought up in today's time. We wouldn't have things like archaeologists, archaeo, like you know what you like, yeah, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like archaeologic, fucking I can't say the word, but like the people who they study things from long ago, or they study things from back in the day, like things like that. Like we wouldn't have things like that if freaking like the things that they were doing back then were the things that they was doing back then was so hard that yeah, we still got to talk about it today. Like a lot of other times, like a lot of other periods of times in history, like yeah, it's going to be talked about. It's not going to be talked about in the same way though. You feel me? Like it's always going to be different, and like essentially, yeah, essentially Like what what I what I gained from like learning that was we essentially doing the same thing, just in a different time. We doing the same thing, just in a, just in a different time. Fucking right now we got holidays. You feel me? We got shit like Santa, the Easter Bunny, fucking like shit like that. It's the same shit in a different way. Fucking even like religions right now. Everybody got their God. That's that. Like everybody got their God. Everybody got their section. Everybody got their little place or whatever. Like whatever we doing. Like that's really it. Like the same shit they was doing back then. We doing that shit. We doing that shit now. Actually, them Egypt times, like the times of Egypt and like how they was doing shit, like essentially that period of time. We actually coming back to that shit. We actually coming back to that shit. A lot of people now is like people from back then. Like a lot of people, like just here doing what they was doing. They do like it's like it's just the same shit going. It's the same shit going on. It's the same shit going on. Fucking like shit cycles in this bit. But like yeah, for sure. Like that. Yeah, that's why it's important. We already gonna do it with things like holidays. Everybody believe in something. And I don't care what it is. If you're an atheist, whatever. Everybody believe in some sort of thing. I feel like it's important to just know yourself and really know where and how you coming from, like what you doing up out here, what you doing, like just know what you doing at all times, like because shit could get weird and wonky, but hey, shit could get real cool. Shit could get real shit could get real cool. Shit could get real solid. Like it just really depends on you. I feel like that's why it's important to really know yourself and really know the type of things that you are capable of, or the things that you really are supposed to be into, because like nobody really deserves to just live day to day. You don't even want to do what you are doing. Like yeah, everybody need their self at the end of the day. Shit, do your shit, shit. That's all I got. That's all I got for right now. Fucking shit. Hey, maybe I might smoke with y'all a little bit. Like shit, some like hop on live, smoke with motherfuckers real quick. I don't know, but like shit. That's it for right now. If you fucking made it, if you made it this far, like thank you. I appreciate it. The video was just essentially about okay, but it was just me, like how I discovered that like the ancient the gods, the Egyptian gods back then, and probably like the Roman gods and shit like that, and like not all of them was this, but some of them were okay, essentially just this the zodiac signs is how we do the zodiac signs and shit like that, and like religion today, like it's like it's like that same shit, just in a whole different, not even a new way, it's just different. It's different, just look different. that's why it's good to be like new. You missed the party, Papa.
Yeah, the ball. Like,
Yeah.
Niggas know when you walked in my fucking room.
I was fin to, but I was really sitting there like, damn.
If you was thinking that, you shouldn't have even walked in.
No, the second time, because I was finna be like, damn, like I'm still gonna ask these niggas if they trying to hit the ball.
Gang, 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 gang. Gang, gang, easy with me and you.
All right. Hey, thank you for watching.